When you think of Korean food, do you picture just kimchi and barbecue, sizzling on the grill and filling the air with mouth-watering aromas? There's so much more beneath the surface, waiting to be explored and tasted. Korean cuisine is a universe of flavors, rooted in ancient traditions and a deep connection to nature, the land, and the changing seasons. Beyond the spicy cabbage and grilled meats are subtle pastes, clear broths, and a delicate balance of sweet, sour, salty, and spicy notes. Let's dive into the heart of Korean cooking and discover the hidden secrets and stories that are transforming kitchens around the world. At the very heart of Korean cooking lies a remarkable trio of fermented ingredients, each with its own unique character and story: gochujang, doenjang, and ganjang. These three jangs are not just staples in the Korean pantry, they are the foundation upon which countless beloved dishes are built, and they represent centuries of culinary wisdom passed down through generations. Gochujang is a vibrant, spicy, and slightly sweet red chili paste, instantly recognizable by its deep crimson color and bold aroma. It's made from red chili powder, glutinous rice, fermented soybeans, and salt, then aged to develop its signature complexity. Gochujang is the star ingredient in iconic dishes like bibimbap and tteokbokki, where it brings a fiery kick and a subtle sweetness that balances the heat. Doenjang, on the other hand, is a deeply savory soybean paste with a rich, earthy umami flavor. Crafted from fermented soybeans and brine, it's aged for months, sometimes even years, to achieve its robust taste. Doenjang is the soul of comforting stews and soups, infusing them with a depth and warmth that is unmistakably Korean. Ganjang, or Korean soy sauce, is the third essential jang. It's brewed from soybeans, wheat, and salt, and comes in several varieties, each tailored for different culinary uses, from seasoning soups to marinating meats. Ganjang delivers a salty, savory punch and enhances the natural flavors of every ingredient it touches. These jangs are far more than simple condiments. They are the backbone of Korean flavor, the result of meticulous craftsmanship and patience. Each jar tells a story of family traditions, regional variations, and the art of fermentation, lovingly handed down through the ages. Traditionally, Korean families would make their own jang in large earthenware pots called ongji, setting them outside to ferment in the open air. The changing seasons, the sun, and even the wind all played a role in shaping the final flavor, making each family's jang truly unique. To truly understand Korean cuisine, you must first appreciate the Jang Trinity. Mastering these three ingredients is the key to unlocking the soul, depth, and spirit of Korean food. A journey that begins with a single taste. The secret to Jang's remarkable depth and complexity lies in the ancient art of fermentation, a process that has been passed down through generations, quietly shaping the very soul of Korean cuisine. Fermentation is more than just a method of preservation. It's a living transformation, where naturally occurring microbes work their magic, turning humble soybeans into pastes bursting with umami and character. Over weeks, months, or even years, these microorganisms break down proteins and starches, creating layers of flavor that simply can't be rushed. The result is a symphony of taste, savory, earthy, sometimes sweet or spicy, always lingering on the palate. Each spoonful of jang is a testament to time, patience, and the careful hands that nurture it. Take gochujang, for example. Its blend of rice and chili ferments slowly, developing a unique balance of sweetness, heat, and depth that's impossible to replicate with shortcuts. The fermentation process mellows the chili's fire and brings out the natural sugars in the rice, creating a paste that's both bold and nuanced. Meanwhile, doenjang and ganjang each follow their own paths, doenjang becoming rich and earthy, ganjang developing into a deeply savory soy sauce. Each has its own story, shaped by subtle differences in ingredients, technique, and time. The environment plays a crucial role too. The air, the seasons, even the clay pots themselves, all influence the final flavor. No two batches are ever exactly alike, making every jang a true reflection of its place and moment in time. This is a living, breathing process. As the jang ferments, it continues to evolve, deepening in flavor and aroma. It's a journey that can't be hurried, and the result is a taste that's utterly unique, impossible to recreate with modern shortcuts or mass production. That's why traditional jang is so highly prized in Korean culture. It's more than just a condiment. It's a symbol of patience, heritage, and the quiet dedication of those who make it, often by hand, year after year. In the end, Fermentation is the quiet magic that gives Korean food its unforgettable character, connecting each meal to centuries of tradition and the land itself. Korean umami is now a global sensation. Chefs worldwide use gochujang, doenjang, and ganjang to add instant depth to everything from burgers to broths. Gochujang is whisked into mayo, glazed on veggies, and even stars in barbecue sauces. Doenjang enriches soups and dressings, delivering a punch far beyond ordinary salt. Supermarkets everywhere now stock these pastes, and home cooks are discovering how a spoonful can transform any meal. Korean flavors are no longer a trend, they're a staple in kitchens everywhere. The world has fallen for the spicy, sweet, and savory magic of Korean umami. Korean barbecue, known as gochujang, is much more than just grilling meat. It's a vibrant social ritual that brings people together. In Korea, sharing a barbecue meal is a cherished tradition, where the act of cooking and eating becomes a celebration of togetherness and community. Friends and family gather around a sizzling grill, each person taking turns to cook thin slices of beef, pork, or chicken. The air fills with laughter, conversation, and the irresistible aroma of meat caramelizing over open flames. It's a hands-on experience that encourages sharing, storytelling, and bonding over delicious food. The secret to unforgettable Korean barbecue lies in its marinades. These are crafted from ganjang, or Korean soy sauce, blended with garlic, sesame oil, and sometimes a touch of sweet Korean pear, which helps tenderize the meat and infuse it with subtle sweetness. Each family or restaurant may have their own special recipe, passed down through generations. Once the meat is perfectly grilled, diners wrap it in crisp lettuce leaves, adding a spoonful of rice, a dab of spicy samjang, and a slice of grilled garlic. This combination creates a burst of flavors and textures in every bite, a balance of savory, spicy, and fresh. The interactive, communal style of Korean barbecue has made it a global sensation. From bustling restaurants in Seoul to trendy spots in Los Angeles, London, and beyond, people everywhere are embracing the joy of grilling together at the table. The influence of Korean barbecue now extends far beyond restaurants. Home cooks are recreating the experience in their own kitchens and backyards, experimenting with marinades and grilling techniques to bring a taste of Korea to family gatherings and celebrations. Today, the unmistakable sizzle of Korean barbecue is a beloved sound in homes and restaurants around the world, a symbol of good food, good company, and the universal joy of sharing a meal together. Korean flavors are sparking a wave of fusion cuisine. Spicy Korean ramen has inspired noodle bars worldwide, while food trucks serve up Korean tacos, bulgogi beef in tortillas with kimchi slaw and gochujang sauce. Korean fried chicken's double crunch and sweet spicy glaze are now global icons. Gochujang is popping up in pasta sauces and brunch dishes, adding a bold twist to classics. These fusions show how Korean ingredients can elevate any cuisine, creating new traditions. The journey of Korean flavors is just beginning, with endless creative possibilities. Korean food is now a global conversation, not just a local tradition. Korean cuisine's influence is a quiet revolution, reshaping how the world eats. What began in humble earthenware pots now inspires chefs and home cooks everywhere. Gochujang, doenjang, and ganjang are no longer exotic. They're essential tools for building flavor. Korean barbecue has redefined communal dining, and fusion dishes prove our flavors can enrich any culture. This is a story of connection, ancient traditions resonating across continents. The next time you taste a deep savory note, remember, you might be enjoying the quiet power of the Korean kitchen. Korean food's heritage is shaping the global palate, one delicious bite at a time.